Welcome back. There is no point offering amnesty to West Indies freelance T20 stars if the board does not pay them better. So says former West Indies captain Darren Sammy. The former West Indies captain was speaking during an interview at ESPN's Bristol headquarters recently. Sammy was critical of the selection policy, especially when allied to how little money the players stood to make from the domestic cricket as against to playing in franchise T20 tournaments around the world. Sammy went on to state, "You are saying to us, don't go and play elsewhere where they pay much better, stay at home, but the first thing you do is cut the salaries playing at home." Well, in this environment, Sammy felt the temporary amnesty would not solve the standoff between the board and the freelance players, and that CWI would need to draw up flexible contracts to allow players to represent West Indies while also featuring in their choice T20 leagues. Well, Sammy termed the failure of West Indies to automatically qualify for the 2019 World Cup as their lowest point. But he said he had not lost hope of a turnaround in their fortunes. He is very optimistic that Jason Holder and his men can go down to Zimbabwe in March and get to the finals, and assure that there won't be another ICC event without West Indies. However, Sammy states that the good thing is that when one hit rock bottom, you can only go up from there. So true. Well, in football, the semi-finals of the SLHJ football competition was played on Friday, 3rd November at the Soufriere Mini Stadium. In the first match of the evening, St. James Morgan Bay and the Body Holiday played to a thrilling 1-1 draw. However, in the ensuing penalty shootout, the players from St. James Morgan Bay kept their nerves to advance. In the other encounter, Coconut Bay maintained the unbeaten run, and despite being 2-0 down within the first 10 minutes of the game, they rallied to defeat Royalton United 3-2 in an exciting and entertaining matchup. The finals and third place playoff will be played on the 11th of November 2017 with the following lineups. Royalton, they take on the Body Holiday for the third place. Coconut Bay take on St. James Morgan Bay. Well, 3 cyclists represented St. Lucia at the Junior Caribbean Cycling Championships in Barbados over the weekend. The team comprised of Kwame Robinson in the juveniles 15 to 16 and the juniors Clive Mitchell and Jesse Mentor. They were accompanied by coach Ramon Leal and manager Cyril Mangal. In the 10-kilometer individual time trial, Kwame placed 7th in the juvenile division in a time of 17 minutes 19.32 seconds. Clive Mitchell finished 7th in the 20-kilometer individual time trial in a time of 13 minutes 40.98 seconds, while Jesse Mentor came in 13th in 33 minutes 47.37 seconds. In the 60-kilometer road race, Kwame placed 7th in a time of 1 hour 50 minutes 14.04 seconds, and Clive Mitchell placed 10th in the 88.9 kilometer road race in 2 hours 45 minutes 57.25 seconds. Well, the St. Lucia Cycling Association, they would like to thank the St. Lucia Olympic Committee for the support in helping the team prepare and participate in this event. They also want to thank the St. Lucia National Lotteries. Well, matches in round 4 of the CFC Youth Football Tournament continued at the Saab playing field last weekend. In the under-11 division, VSADC Pine Hill Sharks thrashed Valley Soccer 9-0, with 5 goals coming from Amrani Lesmore, 2 from Jaquan John, and 1 each from Evan John and Jabari Etienne. In under 13 action, Flow Lancers FC, they defeated FC Pioneers 4-0. Aiden Daisy scored 2, with 1 each for Marlon Narcissus and Jalen Daisy. In the under 15 group, VSADC Pinehill defeated Valley Soccer 5-0. Keegan Call scored a hat-trick with 1 each for Kajini Pilgrim and Isaiah Modest. In another matchup, Flow Lancers defeated FC Pioneers 2-1 in a high-scoring under 17 matchup now. FC Pioneers A, they got the better of their team B 5-3. In another matchup, Valley Soccer got past VSADC 3-2. Simon Francis and Kirby Hippolyte scored for VSADC, while Valley Soccer's goals were scored by Noah Joyo and a brace from O'Neill Hippolyte. In the under-19 matchup, Valley Soccer earned a well-deserved 4-0 victory against VSADC Lucasade. Wilson Sharman had a hat-trick, while Naomi Joseph also found the back of the net. Well, in volleyball, matches continued in the Bank of St. Lucia Guy Brown Memorial Volleyball Competition with female matches over the past weekend. In Game 1, Le Club, they defeated DSP 3-1. 7-5, it also defeated Phoenix by the same margin, 3-1, 25-17, 17-25, 25-22, and 25-16. In an intriguing encounter, South Stars got the better of Jet Setters 3-2, 25-17, 19-25, 26-24, 18-25, and 15-11. South Stars defeated JVC in straight sets, 3-love, as 25-21, 25-19, and 25-16. In other games played, DSP defeated Le Club in straight sets, 25-18, 25-19, and 25-23. And in the final game played, Le Club, first team, they defeated 7-5-8 in straight sets, 25-14, 25-12, and 25-16. In rugby, Team St. Lucia is set to participate in the 2017 Rugby Barbados World Sevens, scheduled for December 9th to the 10th, 2017. 18 teams registered to participate in the event, which yields a financial prize to the tune of $3,000. The participating teams are as follows: in the Women's Open Division, Atlantis from the USA, Titans RFC from the USA, Northeast Academy from USA, Trinidad and Tobago Police, Science Sirens from the USA, Upright Rogues from Canada, Bajan Divas from Barbados, and of course St. Lucia's women's team. In the men's open division, Atlantis from USA, Hurricanes Rugby Sevens from TNT, Guadeloupe Men's, Northeast Academy from USA, Project Waterboy Sevens from Scotland, Barbados Jet Blues and Barbados Warriors, the TNT Defence Force, Rogues Canada, and of course St. Lucia's men's team. All the best. Well, finally, West Ham have confirmed the appointment of David Moyes as their new manager. Moyes is back in the Premier League job after being appointed as Slaven Bilic's successor. The Scot earned himself a fine reputation for his work at Everton, guiding them to 7 successive top 10 finishes in the Premier League before replacing Alex Ferguson as Manchester United in 2013. Well, little went to plan for him at Old Trafford, with Moyes lasting less than a season, and his subsequent job at Real Sociedad was no better. After a bit of a break, Moyes took over at Sunderland in July 2016 and ultimately led them to relegation last season. Well, West Ham, they currently make up the bottom 3 teams of the Premier League. Wow, I wouldn't take that job. As sports, let's take a look at the weather.